It is early February. We're glad to be part of your family. And we love metal, extreme punk, and horror films. And so thank you, LEXEN DESTRO, for joining us again. As always, Lily Lurid, the lovely, is here.
Thank you, thank you.
Right in the center. She's monitoring chat room and going to tell us every comment everyone makes. But I'm sorry, what were you going to say?
Oh, thank you for having us.
Of course. I want you closer. I'm having trouble hearing you. So
I'm having trouble hearing me, too.
we'll get it figured out. All right, so we are honored, very honored, to have the most badass bassist in all of extreme metal on this show.
I know. This is completely epic. We
Isn't
are so blessed.
Yes, we
as
are.
Some would say.
As some would say, well, she's in Italy, so I don't know. Might as well give some sort of Roman shout out.
Oh yes. Perhaps a toast.
Indeed.
Skull.
Indeed.
And so we're going to bring on board our, hopefully I can call you friend, Mia Wallace, ex-ABBATH, and you have so many cool projects going on. We are just honored to talk to you, and let's find out what's up in your life. Hi, Mia.
Check, check. Oh, hello.
Okay. Hi, guys.
I got you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
we can hear you.
Sounds good.
Yes, and you look great. She is a soul
Thank
fucker. That was her name. That right?
How
Do you still go by?
appropriate.
Do you still go by that?
Yeah.
Good. Okay.
It's an excellent epithet. Very fitting, I think. Yes,
Right?
you look amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank
for being
you.
Here.
No, thanks to you guys.
Hey, now we know that you moved on from ABBATH, and
Yeah.
you've got other projects, other bands, and man, we want to learn all about it. I get the impression that you're into goth and you're into industrial and you're into dark wave. Am I kind of on target there?
No, I in reality, I've always been in this kind of music since 1990s. So actually, the fact to play in bands like Killian Camera, for example, for me, it's like kind of an honor for me because I mean, this is kind of legendary bands and it's all Italian bands. So I feel like I am home with them.
And
I like this music, yeah.
Good. And we're talking about dark wave band Killian Camera.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. How come I don't see your name on their releases? Are you like the secret person, or do you go by a different? I don't know.
No. Actually, I joined them. It's actually something like 1 year that I joined the band. So I am working with them now. Before they were only Angelo Bergamini and Elena Alice Fossi, and this was Killian Camera before.
Yeah. I like that song, Sky Collapse.
Oh yeah, this is great.
I love that whole vein that you're mining right there. I do. As you know, Lexen, man, and Lily, I'm dark wave. I am into that right now, and but extreme metal too. So,
Well, yes, and Killian Camera, same here. I've always been drawn towards extreme metal, but Killian Camera just it's so emotive, and it's just kind of it's beautiful and it makes you feel something, and that's what music is about. It's supposed to make you feel something, and when you're a part of that, whether you're the artist or the listener, that makes the experience.
Yeah, exactly. And I really feel great on stage with them because there's really a great amount of positivity with them. and we are all friends. So on stage, it's really boom events. I really like it.
Good.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and I imagine that's very important when you're working with a band, when you're a coalition of artists.
Yeah.
It's all about the other artists that you're working with.
And you know, us as fans watching you on stage, we pick up on everything, and we want to see that the band loves each other, loves their fans, loves the music.
Yeah, absolutely. This is the most important thing I learned during my career, if I can say it, if it's a career. Yeah, okay. I played from 1997, so yes, it's a career actually.
Yes.
Yeah, but the most important thing is to have a good relationship with your band member and your colleagues. Yeah.
Agreed. Hey, did you say hi to Lily? She is the girl in the middle.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think
Hello?
Yes, that's Lily Lurid, the redhead. Right? Yeah, right there. And
Hello.
Hello.
I think that Mia spends a lot of time in Norway. I'm not sure, but you're a Norse goddess. And can I call you that?
You may, absolutely.
Yeah. That's your Instagram, the Norse Lily, right? So, hey Mia,
Cool. Hey.
do you spend time in Norway now?
I am actually in Italy, but I have been in Norway something like 3 weeks ago because my best friend is living in Norway actually. So Norway is my family. So yes, I'm spending time in Norway actually.
And you're coming to us from Italy right now, correct?
Yes, I'm living in Italy. Actually.
Oh, that's so
yeah.
cool. What time is it in Italy right now? Pardon my ignorance.
It's something like 1 a.m.
Oh, wow.
here.
Well, thanks for
Yeah.
staying up late for us. Although I guess that's not really that late for extreme metal
Not a
people such
problem.
as ourselves.
She's a vampire like us.
Yeah.
I am actually.
like-
I am actually.
Nightwalkers unite.
Hey, so Mia, here's a weird question. Have you been to the States?
I have been in LA with Triumph of Death. We played in Mandalay Bay this in August, and it has been a really cool experience for me. I really like States actually.
Yeah, good. Well, we want to invite you to fly to Dallas right now. I think that there's some
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Oh, you have to see Dallas.
Lily herself will pick you up at the airport, and
I will. That's a promise.
Yeah,
And-
cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know you can get a direct flight from Rome. I know you can.
Oh, sure. And I was very interested to ask you about Triumph of Death. Obviously.
No,
but,
no, show your T-shirt, your Hellhammer shirt.
Yes. Yeah. So, can you tell us about Triumph of Death?
I joined this band with Tom G. Warrior in last year, and we built up this band. We never Tom never thought about this before, but I kind of convinced him to do this because it was
Really?
necessary, because Hellhammer have never been on stage
Yeah.
during the last 30 years, so I thought it was a good idea. But
Yeah,
eventually
it's a great idea.
I have been kicked out from this band too.
Oh, jeez.
That's okay. That's all right.
I didn't realize.
So, this show is about overcoming getting kicked out of shit.
Well, and it sounds like you're going to be just fine without either of those bands. So much in your future, and yeah, like he was saying, this is about forward to victory. Clearly, you're not worried in the face of any adversity.
No, I'm not worried about anything.
We're going to segue to Lily and see what comments are popping up in the live chat room. So bear with us a second, Mia.
We
Yeah.
have a lot of shout outs to you, Mia. Everybody's saying hello, and you look fantastic.
Yeah, she does. I would be inclined to agree.
Did you hear that,
Thank
Mia? Okay, good.
Yes.
Live comments say hello, and you look fantastic.
Yeah, and we have cheers from
Thank
Brazil.
you,
Brazil?
Yes.
All right,
How
so-
cool.
Brazil.
I mean, is there
Yes,
is there a better market for metal than South America?
Oh yeah, if you're good with
has-
Brazil, you've got this. That's how you know
it has
you've made
been
it.
fantastic. It has been fantastic to tour in South America actually with ABBATH, because after this tour in South America, it was, I mean, people is really cool people. They really like the music and they really feel you're great on stage, and they give you 100% of themselves when
Good.
they
Yes, the scene
come
is so
to see
strong.
you. Yeah.
Enthusiasm, and yeah, absolutely. I love South America. I try to go whenever I can.
And
Yeah.
also, go ahead, Mia.
Yeah.
Well, I was just going to say, in America too, the audiences engage. They love you and the music when you're on stage
Yeah.
playing extreme metal, and we don't stand back with our arms crossed like you might experience in some European countries, and try and judge you and whether you're playing every note perfect. We love the visual, the emotion, and the power and the wall of sound.
Yeah, absolutely. I experienced this also when I was in Las Vegas. I remember I was shocked about the people. It was really the people was really participating, and there's this kind of relationship when the audience is feeding the band and the band is feeding the audience, and it's amazing because it's something that you cannot really experience in Europe, especially, for example, in Italy. There's this kind of coldness that makes people be a little bit blocked to show too much. Yeah, I don't know, but I really felt comfortable in US and in South America. Yeah.
All right, see,
great.
you got to come
Yeah,
to
but-
Dallas. You need to fly
Oh
here.
yeah, but yeah, I mean,
Yay.
she's right. Black metal elitism is worldwide.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, not in Dallas, not here. We look.
We still have some people that stand in the back with their arms crossed. I might or might not
Well,
be one of them sometimes,
okay.
but no, but no, yeah, that's what it's about, is being a part of the music and being a part of the experience. And again, when you feel something, that's what music is about. That's what it's supposed to be.
Exactly. Yeah.
Hey, what else?
It's
what else,
amazing.
Lily?
Yeah.
Let's see. In the chat, we've got some shout outs to Mia from Baltimore and Oklahoma.
Okay, now is that Don?
That is Don.
Yeah,
yes.
Don.
Oh,
What's
great.
his full name?
Don Edward Talley?
Yeah, Don. Hello. Thank you for joining us.
Hello.
And so he had some comments last week too, and I'm sorry we didn't get to all of them, Don. But man, I'm glad you're watching from Baltimore, and we've got Brazil on board, and heck yeah, it's Mia effing Wallace, soul fucker.
Yes, so
Very
cool.
Hey,
You find it.
can we show your Instagram page right now?
Yeah.
And we want to direct everyone to Mia's Instagram because she's posting, she's updating things, and it seems like that's one that you like and are active on.
Yeah.
So would this be a good place to keep up with what's going on?
Yeah.
Excellent. Very cool.
Yeah.
And I have to say, you left an indelible mark on Outstrider, and that is
Yeah.
so cool. I think it's absolutely great, and so glad that you were a part of that.
Me too.
Masterpiece, as you said, but
Yeah.
it definitely put a mark on it. That's what this is about
Yeah.
as well. So keep going out there and keep leaving your mark. I guess that is what this is all going towards. That's all we can really do in life, is go out there, make a mark, touch people's lives in any way that you can.
Exactly.
And just keep going forward.
I'm trying to do my best.
Oh, I think you've done rather well. Definitely
Thank you.
an inspiration and a symbol of empowerment. It must be difficult, and I hate saying this, it must be difficult being a lady in
Yeah.
a sort of man's world, and I say that knowing that pretty much anywhere, any field you go into, it's a man's world, and it can be difficult, and there can be challenges. Do you face a lot of that in your career?
Yeah. Yeah, I have been through many difficulties. Not, I don't know, because there are many people that is claiming they are pro women in metal, but in reality they are not. So I mean, it's not easy. It's not easy because seems like a cliche, but if you want something and you are a woman, you have to pay the double. Uh, um, I don't know why, but it's like this. You
Yeah.
have to put
You have to
more
prove
effort
yourself.
because people is always there judging you and judge every single move you are doing.
Yeah, exactly. I have experienced
Yeah.
that for sure, but yeah, that's all you can do is prove them wrong, and it sucks that you have to prove yourself.
Yeah.
But that's just, I don't know, that's just how it is sometimes, and then it makes it even cooler when you kick so much ass.
Yes.
Exactly.
Are there standout moments from Outstrider or the recording of
Yeah.
Outstrider that stand out in your mind?
Sorry, I didn't hear you.
I don't know. I think I cut out. I'm sorry. All right. So the question is, are there moments from recording Outstrider that sort of
Yeah.
jump out and you have fond memories of?
Oh, every single moment during the Outstrider experience was, I mean, unforgettable because the Outstrider concept itself, it's really fitting my point of view of life because Outstrider is a way of life. So since I joined this band and this concept by the lyricist Simon Lancaster, I mean, everything behind Outsider is amazing. And when I filmed the two videos with ABBATH, I mean, I felt honored, and every single moment was unforgettable. What can I say?
Yeah. That's you said it. That's awesome. What else, Lily?
Yeah.
I saw something pop up. So
Yeah.
Let's see, we've got a few people, including Dale, going over to your Instagram right now, Mia, to follow you.
Awesome.
Oh,
who's that, Dale?
Let's see, yes, Dale.
Thank you, Dale. Thank you, Dale. Hey,
Yeah.
so we have a friend, and she plays bass in a local goth metal, witchy metal band. And she floated to me. Her name is Raw Stitches, and shout out Raw. And she floated to me a couple of questions that I just kind of want to relay to you. And the first has to do with Peter Steele. So I know that you've cited him as a reason you started playing bass. Is that accurate? Or if not, please clarify.
Yeah. It's correct. It's correct. I always loved his style, and I always loved the way he was able to make the bass was entering in your mind because Peter was able to make the bass sound like nothing else. You know, this was him. You know, nobody else was like him.
I can tell you're inspired.
Yeah.
Your whole demeanor changed when you talk about Peter Steele. That's how it is with all the women I know.
I wonder why that is. What a phenomenon.
Now, and a follow-up question from Raw Stitches. Thank you again, Raw. Her band is called Midnight Murder Show, and Mia Wallace, you should check them out.
Okay. I will.
Her question is BC Rich Beast bass your favorite? What makes it best if it is your favorite?
Okay, I have to say that BC Rich Beast has been my favorite bass for something like 15 years. When I was playing my first band, I played in this band for 20 years. I always used BC Riches, and the Beast was my favorite one, but I have to admit that actually my two favorite basses are these two.
Oh, right.
You see?
Yes,
And
I was
they are
admiring that.
custom made. This is for ABBATH, and this was for Triumph of Death. These two basses are perfect for my body because they are short scale. And I discovered that when you are playing a lot and you are really small, like I am, you should not use long scale. Otherwise, you will destroy your arm. So these two basses are built on my body, basically.
Custom made. Are they 5-string?
They are custom. Yes, this is by Visconti Custom Guitars, and this one is by Bellan. These are two guys. They have a lutherie in Italy.
Very nice. So they customize it to
Yeah.
your body.
Yeah, yeah.
When you join ABBATH, does he say, "Hey, you have to play a black colored guitar"?
No, come
Okay.
on. He never said what I was supposed to do or not. He
Okay.
said you're free to express yourself, and that's what I did.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
What else, Lily? I'm seeing a whole bunch of people want to talk to you. Mia Wallace, hang on.
Yeah. Let's see. We've got some comments from Raw Stitches saying custom-made bases are awesome, and she loves Mia.
She loves Mia.
Thank you.
Oh, she's very lovable.
Right. You should see Raw Stitches on stage playing bass. I mean, that's up there getting close to Mia Wallace style quality.
Yeah, and as a non-musician, this is why I go to shows and I just marvel, because it's so hard for me to wrap my head around that art form. I have other art forms, you draw or paint or whatever, but the musical art aspect, I could never pick it up, and I tried, and it was always baffling and impressive to me that these artists could make art out of literally thin air. Just that is air
Yes.
that brings you those
Yes.
waves that makes that sound, and so I still marvel in the physics of it.
And Mia Wallace, Keith Richards said those riffs are right there in the ether. You've just
Yeah.
got to grab them.
That's so
Yeah.
profound.
Isn't
That's
it?
so much like Michelangelo saying David is in the rock. You just have to carve him out.
Yes,
You just have to
yes.
set him free.
Exactly.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
How profound.
I agree.
Speaking of Rome in Italy, right?
Oh, yes.
There we go.
I have always wanted to visit Rome. That is definitely on my bucket list, and hopefully something I get to sooner rather than later. If I can plan this impending trip to Rome, do you have any advice as where should I visit first?
You mean for metal?
Just in general.
Oh, okay, in general. All right.
Art and culture, and yeah,
All right.
metal.
Okay.
You mean in Italy?
Yeah.
Oh man, where to start? Every single part of Italy is interesting. You really, I mean it. Every single part of Italy, you should see everything.
Okay, so I'll make a few
You
trips.
should take a plane and come to Italy whenever you want.
Oh yes, I'm fascinated by the art and architecture and the history and even the grand figures of history and science that came out of Italy. Even the Vatican. I would love more than anything to go see the Vatican.
But let's not forget Italian.
Yeah.
Let's not forget Italian horror.
Oh, well, yes, that is something the Italians excel at.
Right?
Indeed. I know Jay is way into Italian horror movies. Do you have any favorite horror movies?
Oh, come on. Of course I have. My favorite director is Dario Argento from Italy.
Yes.
Do you know?
Excellent.
Yeah, and
Of course.
my favorite movie is Deep Red.
Deep Red.
Oh,
Yeah.
great. So cool.
Yeah.
And so what was the band Goblin? Did they do a live score of Deep Red at Gas Monkey last year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, was it? Yeah.
Goblin. Yeah.
Cool.
Are you friends with Goblin?
I am friend with Simonetti.
Yeah.
That he is the founder of this band. He asked me years ago to join the band, but unfortunately I live really, really, really far from his hometown, that is Rome. It's unfortunately something like 6 hours from my
Oh, wow.
from my city. So I was not really. It was not really easy for me to go to rehearsals.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that might make it difficult.
Yeah, that's understandable.
So okay, so you're implying something there. Do you have a lot of bands who are like reaching out to you now, like, "Hey, come join us"?
yeah, if someone wants to have me in their bands, I am available. Actually,
All right.
all right.
Yes.
yeah.
Available for hire. I hope
okay.
everyone hear that?
Yeah, yeah.
Everyone got that? You can get a hold of her on her Instagram. She is
Yeah.
single.
Hey, so what? Yeah, I mean, what about a Motorhead tribute band, or a Ramones tribute band? I mean, I'm thinking Dee Dee Ramone, Mia Wallace.
Whoa.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Yeah, that could work. It's marketable.
A Typo Negative tribute band.
Tribute band.
Just throwing that out there.
Ross Stitches says she wants you in her band.
There you go. We already have an offer.
Look, hey Mia, have you played in bands with more than one bass, more than one bassist?
What?
Is that a thing?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Okay, no, I was just throwing out a silly question. If you've been in a band that has more than one bass guitarist.
Actually, my project, my personal project, Need It, will have something like 3 basses.
Well, there you go. All right. I knew I thought of that from somewhere. So, all right. So, how do you say it? Nirith?
Need It.
Okay.
Oh, excellent. What's
Yeah.
new for Nerith? Anything coming up in the future we should know about?
Yeah, we will see. We will
Okay.
see.
We'll
There's
stand
a lot
by
of
for the
stuff
announcement.
that is boiling in the,
Okay.
in the pan.
All right. It's boiling in the pan. You're playing coy with us.
Yeah.
That's all right.
We'll stand by for updates. Looking forward to it.
Follow-up question
Yeah.
from Ross Stitches. I'm sorry, you were scrolling the screen. Is there anything cool? Lily
Not
Lurid.
just at this moment. I'm refreshing to see if there's anything new.
Okay. Let me throw another question at you from Ra. Now, her question was, what bass amp head effects do you play through?
Okay, it depends on what band you're relating to, because when I'm playing with Killian Camera, for example, I'm not using any kind of amp. I'm using this DI, I have some kind of pedals, but I'm not using any kind of amp. But this is one band. When I was playing in ABBATH, I was using Ampeg, basically, and actually I am open to any kind of amp I can use, because I think I will have massive problems with Need It, because there will be a lot of effects with Need It, and I have to really think about what's the better amp to use to have the most effective result on stage.
Meaning, like if I'm watching you, I want to feel my feet vibrate.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Is that what you go for? Because I like that.
Yeah, cool.
I want to feel a slight earthquake happening.
It's a whole new meaning to feel the music.
You will.
Yeah, that's right.
Feel it in 2 ways.
If an earthquake would just open up while you're playing in front of me, Mia Wallace, and I got swallowed up, I would die with a smile on my face.
Yeah. There are worse ways to go, I suppose.
Mia Wallace caused the earthquake that swallowed me up.
We can add to the
no.
epithet soul
Yeah.
fucker and causer of earthquakes.
Soul fucker and causer of earthquakes. So write that down for my epitaph. If this ever does happen, I want that on the I don't know, whatever memorial. There won't be a tombstone. I don't know.
Yeah, we can have that arranged.
Follow-up question from Ross Stitches, and so it was. Do you have any advice for female musicians in metal? We kind of touched on this earlier, but
My advice is never give up. If you feel like someone is pushing you down or is controlling you too much, not accept it, and go on your way straight, and never give up,
I like it.
no matter what.
Excellent
Yeah.
advice.
Yes,
I think for anything in life.
Yeah,
I like it. Thank you very much.
yeah.
And
Thanks to you.
this is kind of a fantasy question.
Okay.
This is a fantasy question. If you could play bass in any band, past or present, I know this is a silly question. Well, maybe not so silly. Who would you have liked to have played with?
Honestly, I would be honored to play bass in Pink Floyd.
Yeah.
Oh, good answer.
Yeah. Which is my main inspiration for Needed.
Well,
I know it sounds strange, but you will feel it.
all right. Well, Roger Waters is going on tour later in the year. Has he? I don't think he's chosen a bassist yet. So
Oh,
there's no.
this is a possibility here. Do you have contacts? Can we have your people call their people?
Hey, Mia Wallace. There's no charge for this this handover. Okay, no charge at all.
All right.
Okay, cool.
We'll work on that. We'll get back to you.
Okay, thank you.
But hey,
Cool.
I want to stress to you that Dallas, Texas, fucking rules right now for metal, for energy, for fan base, for local talent, for bands coming through town, and we are the new. I don't know, the new Sweden / Norway / Finland. In my opinion, it is so strong here right now.
I would like
Yeah.
to think so.
I agree.
You should definitely stop by and pay us a visit. Shame you can't be
Yeah.
here on Sunday. We have a local show that's
What-
going to be
what-
a grand.
Don't rule this out.
Well-
Mia Wallace, can you fly in on Sunday?
Do you have a date
yeah,
for
so
Sunday?
I can look at my agenda and I will
Okay, great. Yeah.
organize a little bit.
Yeah. Check your calendar because we have a local here in Dallas, a local radio show that plays black metal. Well, it plays all kinds of extreme underground metal. I'm one of the co-hosts, and we do black metal. So we're doing a big show. You can see the flyer behind here. The Dungeon is the show, the radio
wow.
show, and we're doing 20 years. So this is supporting 20 years of the Dungeon being a show, and our DJ Raven, who has put his heart and soul in this for 20 years. So yeah, it's alive and well here in Dallas, and you should definitely stop by sometime. We can show you around.
I think so too. I think so too. I will. I promise.
Excellent.
Yeah, we call ourselves Assassination City.
That's true. And that's another thing. Dallas has really cool history. It has really dark history.
Yes, it does.
So, I think that's maybe why, at least part of the reason why we have such good metal bands, because there's so much, darkness to draw on. We have, the Kennedy assassination, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, all that kind of stuff.
That's right.
Okay.
So it's one of those things where if you travel the world, if I were to go to Italy and say I'm from Texas, people will go, wow, Texas. And I don't know. I feel like it's loud. Texas. It's
Yeah.
We have a lot.
Yeah.
We have a strong metal pagan Satanist underground that comes out at night. You never see them during the day. You don't see them during the day. They come out at night and they support shows. And I remember when Deicide first played here many years ago, and he said Dallas is one of those places where you wouldn't think it, but he got the biggest crowds for Deicide in the early years.
That's so cool.
Still that way.
Yeah, going strong.
Cool.
I'm always impressed with
Cool.
our scene.
Agreed.
Never disappoints.
Yes. But our food is probably not as good as Italy. But
Oh, well, it's hard to compete with. I mean, we are known for
we
our
have
barbecue.
barbecue.
It's a different different style of cuisine, but we still, we're world famous for that.
Lily,
But we have barbecue too. Come on.
Oh,
all right.
What's
Yeah.
Italian barbecue like? Is it anything like, I don't know, what you would experience here for your traditional type?
No, not really.
No?
No, not really.
Well, I love all kinds of Italian food. I'm completely indiscriminate about any sort of Italian food. It's just, I wish I didn't love it so much. So many calories, but it's my kryptonite. I can't help myself.
Lily, when European extreme metal artists first come to Dallas, they have told me, hey, it's Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Show me Texas Chainsaw Massacre. That's what they think of our state for.
Pretty much, yeah.
Right, they do. And I'm thinking of Helmuth from Belfagor. This is the first thing he wanted to talk about.
Yeah, he's into that.
This is my first time in Texas now. Show me Chainsaw Massacre.
Yes, I get that a lot. If I go travel the world, anywhere in the world, someone will say, hey, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And I go, yeah, that was me.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, yeah. I don't know. It's, Idaho is known for potatoes. We're known for chainsaw massacres.
Yes, and assassinations.
And assassinations. Yes. And you know what? Some of the greatest snipers in infamous history.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, well, yeah. We had Charles Whitman, they're not like...
World War II?
That as well, but it just seems like, well, you know, the snipers that make the bad headlines.
Oh,
We had a few of those.
they're from Dallas?
Yeah.
All right.
And Lee Harvey Oswald. We
Yeah.
had Charles Whitman, the American Sniper guy. You know, from the movie Chris Kyle. Yeah.
All right, all right,
He
all
is
right, gotcha.
local. So it's a trend I've noticed. There's something about Texas that breeds really good snipers.
Oh, boy.
It's because they all go hunting.
And we had the sniper incident in downtown Dallas.
Oh, yeah.
That happened. So yeah, we have the bad kind.
Hey, Mia Wallace, Lily Lurid, who's the one in the middle, she is a real vampire.
Me?
Mia, I'm sorry, Lily, who is sitting in the middle.
Lily, okay.
Yeah, her right there.
Oh, I can see your teeth now. Wow. Hello.
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 Hello. Another reason to come to
Vampiric
Dallas.
Tendencies.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And so Lily and myself are attending an event tonight. We're just going to talk about it briefly. And she is selling these cool 8x10s that are glossy. Ooh.
Okay. Ooh.
I know. Let's show her the other ones. And no, read to me any comments if there are any new ones there.
I think it's having a hard time refreshing.
It is.
I'm not seeing
Wow.
anything. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
it's acting out.
Glossy. Oops.
We'll check on a different device, maybe.
So you can meet Lily Lurid in person tonight at the church, which is a goth club, Mia Wallace, at a cool event. And then also a week from tonight at Gas Monkey Bar and Grill for the KNON 20-year anniversary for Raven Dungeon Extreme Metal radio show. And then also on Wednesday, the 19th, where, Mia, you should be here for this. We're playing Darkwave, including Curly and Camera,
Okay.
and other great Darkwave / industrial bands.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, see, that's called Dance Beat
I love
Addiction.
it.
Yeah, Dance Beat Addiction, No Withdrawal. That is February 19th. And we've got a cool picture of Lily Lurid as well, who will be on stage dancing during the DJ sets, playing all that cool Darkwave.
Wow.
And guess what, Mia? That's a free event. So if you arrive here and you have not exchanged any of your money into dollars, it's okay. You don't need
Okay.
to.
I was going to say it's probably free for people who live here and not in Italy.
What?
You know,
No,
coming
what?
over from Italy might be a little expensive.
Okay, but we'll offset that by treating you to some Texas barbecue.
Worth it.
Mia Wallace, what else is on your mind right now? And it seems like even though ABBATH is in the past, you've got so many projects going on and seem very excited. And are there any others we have not mentioned?
There's something also boiling in the pan.
I knew it.
I thought so.
With Angelo Bergamini from Killian Camera, we are thinking about a side project, but I cannot speak so much
All
about
right.
it.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
you'll keep us posted,
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Yes.
LEXEN DESTRO. Any last minute things we've got to cover with Mia Wallace?
Let's see. Well, I don't know. I'm kind of interested in the personal details.
Oh.
Like, you know, what's your favorite horror movie, or do you have a favorite food or something like that?
My favorite, I'm sorry.
What's your favorite food? It's a non-metal related question.
I actually cannot answer you. I don't know.
Oh,
I like
Do you have, like,
I
a-
like all.
you like what?
I like everything. I mean,
Oh, excellent.
Good.
Well, do you have like a favorite candy or something? Is there like an Italian candy that I should know about that we maybe order off Amazon? Or,
That we're all going to send you for Valentine's Day?
yeah, Valentine's Day
What's
candy.
Valentine's
Yeah, what
Day?
kind of Valentine's Day gifts?
I hate
candies?
this. I hate this.
All right, she hates it.
I don't like sugar anyway.
I don't either.
Well,
No
all right, then
sugar.
maybe some, no sugar.
No sugar.
No
I
sugar.
try to stay away.
Hey, look
Doesn't
what
No, life is bitter.
All right. Hey, this is what we drink. There's no sugar in it, and it's not even alcohol.
Oh no, cool.
Yeah, it's
Liquid death.
it's water, and it's actually canned in Austria because we
Oh,
have
really?
the behemoth. The Belfagor connection. I'm just kidding.
Okay.
No,
Belfagor water?
Liquid death.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's healthy water for healthy metalheads who don't want to drink too much, but it looks
Okay.
like beer in a can. So yeah.
And you avoid
Yeah,
the whole
exactly.
plastic bottle thing. This is much more sustainable.
Yeah, we say death to plastic, and I hope that is something that you're seeing in Italy as well. But over
Yes,
here,
of course.
yeah, good. We're very concerned about too much plastic choking our oceans. So this is in recyclable aluminum.
This is cool, actually. We are on the same way in Italy too.
Good.
Also, in the school, we are not allowed to use plastic glasses. We are forced to use paper glasses. So
Yeah.
yes, we are against plastic. We are not allowed to use plastic bags. We have organic bags. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
And you know what?
that's
You know
great.
what I found just at the store yesterday is some coffee Keurig K-cups that are compostable.
Oh, that's great.
So they're
Okay.
not plastic. This is something that you throw away. It's recyclable. It's compostable.
That's great because
That's
the
awesome.
K-cup situation that
Yeah.
nobody really expected there to be that many in landfills. But yeah, the single-use plastics are going out of style, and I am okay with that.
Mia Wallace, I'm sorry, we're probably going to have to wrap it up, but I appreciate you so much. And look, can I send you a case of Liquid Death?
Yes, absolutely. Thank you.
I will. I will send you a case. So by email, just send me your address, or I'll reach out to you to remind you, and I'll get it shipped.
Okay.
I will definitely get it shipped there, and then put it in the refrigerator. It's best served cold. But yeah, I'll send you a case.
Okay.
I'll send you a
You'll
case.
love it.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mia Wallace.
Yes, thank
Thank
you
you,
so much for
guys.
talking to us, and yeah, keep us posted on what's next for Mia Wallace.
Absolutely.
Thank you again.
Great.
Hails.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Soul fucker.
Yes.
We love you, Mia Wallace.
I love you too, guys.
Bye now. All right, see, that discussion has got me hungry for barbecue.
I know,
Even though I'm a
right?
vegan. Okay, but you're a vegan and a satru. Would you explain that? Is it it's a neo-pagan, it's neo-paganism?
Yeah, it's the worship of, the old gods, Odin, Thor, Loki.
And nature?
Nature
Okay,
as well.
so we're talking about, Lexen. Lily is a neo-pagan who worships Odin, Thor, the Norwegian gods that Bathory sung about all the time.
That is excellent.
Right?
I have a pet wasp named Thor,
Ooh,
and one named Odin.
very nice.
Okay, are they on leashes? And,
No, but they can be put on leashes.
Okay, what-
if you put them in the freezer for 2 minutes or so, they go to sleep, and you can tie it a little. I'm not joking.
wait. When you come over, are you going to have it on a leash so we can go walking it?
It's. I mean, yeah,
flying
we can
it?
do this. It's hilarious, actually. If you do that, it's like flying a terrifying kite around. Nobody wants to be near you. It's great.
So how big is it?
The wasp, oh, he's
Yeah.
wasp sized.
Wasp. All right.
Inch and a half or so. It's not a big hornet. Both of them are kind of small, small male wasps. Odin and Thor, but
There you go.
they're very cute, very social.
Odin and Thor, you have two pets. There you go.
Yeah, I'll put them on the leash and I'll take them for a walk next time we hang out.
Good, please.
Yeah.
Lily Lurid, what else is coming up on the screen?
It hasn't gotten
Hasn't really
anything
refreshed?
new in
Okay.
Yeah, we're
All
having
right.
some problems with the
But look-
the comments refreshing, guys. Sorry
How
about
cool
that.
was that? Freaking Mia Wallace.
How cool is that?
Right? I mean,
So excited about what's next.
would it be fair to say she's the top black metal female bassist? And really, we should just drop off female
Yeah.
bassist in the world. I mean, what? Yeah.
Be inclined to agree. Definitely a prolific artist, and
And she appreciates visual too, and will do the corpse paint.
well, that's so important, as you know. Image is everything.
Okay, LEXEN DESTRO, we have to do metal face. Yeah, we'll have Jason do this too because he has a camera.
Jason, come on.
Lily Lurid, remember you have to grab the fruit
Yes.
and
It's It's a
Stick
big
your
fruit,
tongue way
though.
out. It's a big grapefruit. You're squeezing the big orange / grapefruit.
The claw. The claw is the law. Yes,
Hey,
he's got
yeah,
it. You got it. You're a natural.
Hey, so Jason, we want some close-ups on Lily Lurid's pictures here.
Yes, please.
Yeah, with her right behind we. All right, can I hold it right there? And look, it's autographed by Lily. You can buy these tonight if you're going to the church, Dallas, and then also a week from tonight.
That's right. Sunday, the 16th, we will all be at Gas Monkey Bar and Grill. Lily will be there. She
And
will
we'll
be
be
selling these
vending,
amazing
yes.
prints. And aren't you having another? What else do you have in the vendor area?
See, I have some displays with some mummified reptiles, things like that. Also, human remains, if you're into that.
I
is
am.
so cool.
Yes, of course.
I am into that. I also collect. I'm also a renegade osteologist.
Very
so
nice. Very
yeah,
nice.
can't wait for that.
Yeah.
Sounds
Right?
super awesome.
You got to go to her
And
booth.
how
Yeah.
appropriate for our metal festival that we have
Right.
going on here. So we'll have like a
Exactly.
tarot card reader. We have human remains for sale. I don't really know if you guys have outlets for human remains, so you might want to come by because it's not something you can just get everywhere.
No, this is special. This is exclusive. Lily Lurid in person, selling human remains.
Yes, you can meet
And-
her and talk to her.
and guess what?
Give her money.
And guess what? There's more. Bring cash for Lily.
Yes, please.
Look right in the
We
camera
like
and say,
cash.
bring cash. Bring cash for Lily.
Bring
Look,
cash.
this event gets better
Yes.
because we're screening The Curse of Valburga,
How cool is that?
right? Because only been shown once in America at a select film festival last year. But this is a new film, stars Nicholas Kvarforth from Shining, the Swedish extreme metal band. And he does a great job in this film. And so the copy arrived, and I have it now. It's ready to go. This is an exclusive screening of a over-the-top, gore, bloody horror flick that metalheads will love.
Oh, absolutely. And it's Nazi zombies, you guys. You guys. I love a good Nazi zombie movie. Can't
There's
really
some
go
there's
wrong,
some really some twists in it, Lexen.
Really?
Yes,
Oh, I'm
there are.
excited.
There's some twists, and woo, it's really great.
but cannot wait. So yeah, Sunday the 16th. Be sure to get there early. 6 o'clock will be the screening, so you don't want to miss that because we don't know when that will happen again here in the United States. And give a shout out to Raven. This is all for Raven. He has done the dungeon show. He pulled this together 20 years ago and has honestly given us so much, us as the metal community and everything. And it'll be his belated birthday as well. So be sure to say hi to Raven, give him a hug, give him a birthday present. I don't know, however you can show your appreciation because he definitely deserves it.
Man, that's outstanding. And, you know, can we just throw a shout out to Steve Mouse, who created that flyer right behind us?
Yes,
This
awesome
show
flyer.
is a Corpsepaint show and LEXEN DESTRO production and sponsored by Liquid Death.
Thanks, Liquid Death. And it really is a cause I can get behind. Not only is this badass packaging, they have a hilarious marketing and ad campaign too. Because you see the tweets and things or whatever from people that are like, this is what kind of horrible person would drink this, and so that's hilarious. Did you guys hear about somebody got the FBI called on them because they sent a case of Liquid Death to a friend over the holidays, and their parents intercepted it. And I don't know exactly the details if it was like FBI or CIA, but they shut down the block and brought in the hazmat or bomb squad or I don't know. Look up that article. It was
Okay.
shared by Liquid Death. You can probably find it on the Facebook, but that's hilarious.
LEXEN DESTRO, you're a black metal musician. I'm sorry, DJ.
Not a
yeah,
musician.
Black metal DJ. I
I
apologize.
can't even
All
sing
right.
in the shower.
Okay.
It's terrible.
But that's all right. That's all right. Show us video anyways. I'm just kidding. All right. So
That'll cost you extra.
Speaking of that, how do we see extra of Lily Lurid? Can we talk about that for a minute?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, what are the steps needed for seeing extra of Lily Lurid?
You can go online to onlyfans.com/lilylurid and you have adult content of every sort.
And so do people communicate with you there, or do you just send stills to fans, or I guess both?
It's basically set up just like social media. There's posting, comments, liking, and private messaging, pretty much Facebook or Instagram for people who want to pay to see.
Ooh. Well, there's no shame in that. Hey, it's the 21st century. Do what you love and what makes you feel good, right? And Lily Lurid, sitting right here to my left, is a fucking badass.
Thank
and you want to see more of her, I assure you. So OnlyFans / Lily Lurid, and Lily with 2 L's in it total, right?
1 L.
Lily, yeah, Lily. Yeah, got it. Okay. Back to Lexen, black metal DJ. Are there any other black metal DJs in this town? I don't
know. I'm sure there's
maybe on
some
internet.
somewhere.
Maybe on internet.
Yeah, most likely
okay.
Internet radio. I don't believe there's anything else like that on the FM airwaves here in Dallas, Texas.
I used to be locked into thinking that I can only listen to you if I'm in my car. But
no.
really, right? Set me right.
We are, as you put it, in the 21st century. So we can stream now. Okay, it took us a while to get all the way up to the century because we didn't always have this. But you can now stream on KNON.org. If you go to the website, the main page, there's a little button in the top right that says Listen Now. And you can hear whatever is going on any time of day. KNON is public radio, and we have a wide variety on the programming schedule. Just really something for everyone. Everything from international music to hip hop and Latin music and
throughout the day on that station. Yes,
I gotta say, blues is the big KNON thing. That's what they were built on. And then, you know, we have the other rock shows, punk rock shows, and of course the Dungeon. The Dungeon is every Saturday night at midnight to 4 a.m. and it is all extreme metal all night long. Commercial free, peeps. That is correct. We are not corporate sponsored. There's nobody telling us what we have to say or what we have to play. It's the voice of the people. KNON is the voice of the people. So that's right. It's fully listener supported, and we are doing pledge drive right now. I noticed that right this second. Yes, so, and you had a lot of cool ticket packages to give away. But look, people don't need to wait until next Saturday. They can go online right now and donate. But then click Dungeon. Yes. And so the money will be allocated for your show, or at least shows that your show's fan donated it. Correct. Gotcha. Yeah. Okay. KNON.org. There's also a nice handy button that says Pledge Now, and really any amount helps, and it does keep us on the air. This is why the lights are on in this place, is because of our amazing listeners that contribute their support. And so you can go. Be sure to say you are supporting the Dungeon, and there it is. Yeah. And of course, we still have our tornado recovery effort going on. We got wiped out by a tornado. Tornado took out the studio completely. Nobody was hurt, but still, we lost just about everything. So, especially now, every little bit of support helps. So, Lexen, on the 16th, which is a week from tonight, people can meet you in person. That is correct. They can talk to you. They can give you suggestions on what to play. They can tell you how much they love what you do play. Well, yes, they can. Lily Lurid. They can meet you in person. They can haggle with you over buying human remains, right? They can if they want to. In a good way. I mean, in a good way. You got to be careful haggling with a vampire necromancer. You know? I know. I mean, you make deals with vampires and devils. Just be careful is all I'm saying, and bring cash. But bring cash. And you know what? Who does not want one of these hanging in their house, right? And you'll be selling plenty of these 8x10s of the lovely Lily Lurid, and you can meet her in person on the 16th at Gas Monkey Bar and Grill, or tonight at the church event in Dallas. That's right. And we'll have the KNON donation tip jar out there as well. Okay, so I was going to say that. So I'm putting some cash in that on a week from tonight, definitely. Oh, you're too kind. I know Mouse mentioned it too. I definitely want to, because I didn't pledge yet, but I'm going to give it there. Jason, were you going to say something?
We have a couple events we need to cover before we head out here. Yeah, because we got to head out in a minute. Go ahead and pop them up. So the first one is on February the 11th, and that is the Hard Labor, the Birth of Heavy Metal. Oh, yes, don't want to miss that.
So that's in 2 days. So, yes, Hard Labor, Birth of Heavy Metal, Black Sabbath was released on February 11th, 1970, LEXEN DESTRO. That's so cool. I didn't know that. Yeah, so this is the 50th anniversary of the release, or really the birth from an evil midwife of a deformed baby called Heavy Metal. Yeah. And guess what? We will have a speaker there. This is a free event. It's at Wits End in Deep Ellum. Shout out to Matt. We will have a speaker there to talk about Can you hear me okay? To talk about Parkinson's disease, which Ozzy unfortunately has now. Wow. So it'll be an informative thing, and we also have some cool free prizes to give away that are all Black Sabbath related.
Awesome. Oh, okay, definitely don't want to miss that.
Free event.
I can't think of a better way to spend the 11th.
There you go.
Well, 2 days after that, on Wednesday, February the 13th, you have the 69 Eyes.
Actually, it's the same night.
Yes.
Yeah, it's the same night. Yeah, it's the same night, and so it's February 11th.
Say Wednesday the 13th. Oh, that's a band.
That's the band.
I'm an idiot.
No. Look, here's the thing. So I'm gonna go to Wits End early, and we're gonna do that event, and then I'm gonna hoof it over to Bar and Grill for that event for 69 Eyes and Wednesday 13, who are always fantastic on stage.
Oh yeah.
And Mia Wallace, if you're still listening, I mean, we know you love 69 Eyes. Probably, what a great another Finland band, the Helsinki Vampires, and I freaking love their style of goth rock.
That is so cool. Definitely don't want to miss that one, and you will be sprinting over there on stilts. You're going to wear the stilts because I imagine you run faster when you're wearing those.
You do. You take fewer steps.
Yeah, long strides.
Sort of like Lily. You notice how tall she is.
Yes,
I think she can get a lot of places with very few steps.
Well, and it's great being the tall one because you can always see over the crowd. And I don't know, when I put on the big crazy shoes, I get really, really tall, and I have like a bully syndrome. I don't know. I have this like I'm bigger than you syndrome.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. So if anyone challenges you, you're like, I'm bigger than you.
Look, honesty comes out. Honesty comes out at our table
confidence.
Right here. Gives you confidence. All right.
Yes.
So one more on February 19th, and you told me we need to cover this since we will not be here in a week. So,
yeah, Dance Beat Addiction. We showed those pictures earlier. So on stage dancing will be Lily Lurid and Audrey Scorn. Audrey Scorn. Thank you, Audrey. And with some great DJs, including myself. This is a dark wave night, synth wave, industrial, and goth night. Jason, thanks a lot. We got to wrap it up, guys. And big hails to Mia Wallace, to Little Spark Films, who helps us on all our designs and graphic pieces, to Steve Melinda, who did that artwork behind us, and of course Raven Effin Dungeon, who we will see a week from tonight.
That's right.
To celebrate 20
Don't
years.
miss it. Definitely going to be a good show. Gas Monkey Bar and Grill. Get there early so you can see the screening.
You will meet all of us live and in person at that event.
That's right.
You will.
Thank you, Jason.
Thanks, Jason.
You're welcome.
Your hair looks nice.
We want you to elevate your life by going underground. By that we mean supporting independent art, independent music, independent print, independent movies.